Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Don't let nobody tell you you can't be something in this life, because you can. No one is gonna believe in you. No one is gonna be with you, and they all gonna think you stupid. No matter what you wanna do in life, someone is gonna doubt you. It doesn't matter if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your cousin. Someone's gonna doubt you in this life. That's a bad thing. You know, there's a thing called envy. There's envy, there's hate, there's greed, there's all that. You know, God tells you that it's not good to do any of those things. But those are the biggest sins that people commit to this day. Because people think that if they can't do it, then you can't do it. And that just makes no sense in my head. Like, why would I not be able to do something if you can't do it? And the thing is, you look even more stupid when you tell people your dreams. Like, just keep your mouth shut. Because the moment you tell people your dreams, everyone's going to change their perspective on you. Everyone's going to think you're stupid. Like, my dream, I want to move to Thailand. Like, I want to move abroad. I want to go explore the world. But, you know, telling a bunch of people who live in Iowa who's never left, I look stupid. I look retarded. So I'm done telling people my dreams. You know, I'm making this video because I just got out of a conversation with my brothers and my mom about moving to Thailand. They were all doubting. And it really be your own people. Like, the only person I have that who isn't doubting me is my friend. It's my best friend. And I'm never going to doubt him. I've never, like, looked at someone and judged someone for real. Because I'm not perfect. They're not perfect. The only person that is perfect is God. Like, you can never judge somebody based on their hair color, their sexuality, their race. Never judge people on that. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. We all bleed. We all go through things. You know? Who are you to judge somebody? Like, who are you to make fun of somebody? Like, everyone has their own creative style. And the reason why people get insecure about things is because people think that it's just cool to bash other people down. And I think that the people who bash other people down are the most insecure people. Because at the end of the day, they go in their bed and they cry about things that, you know, no one else sees, but they know. You know, at the end of the day, they're not happy with themselves, you know? And that's why I think it's pretty crazy that we live in a world like this, that, you know, everyone doubts each other. Everyone's in their own race. It's like a 1v1 all the time. Like, I think that's just how America is. I've never been out of the country, so I'm not going to talk like I know what out of the country is like. Like, people will hate no matter what you do. And when you get there, when you succeed, people are still going to hate. Like, there's always going to be people who hate. There's always going to be people who sneak this. There's always going to be people who diss on you, no matter what they do. But I look at it as everyone goes through their own things. Everyone is their own person at the end of the day. And everyone is going through hardships. Like, you know, there's always ups and downs to life. And of course, like when you fail, you're not really failing. You're learning a lesson. Like, there's been so much things that, you know, I've done in my life that I regret, but I've learned lessons out of them. You know, I don't want to get too, like, specific on here because I'm talking to a camera, but, like, falling into lust at such a young age was what really did it for me. You know, like, I regret doing that. I regret, you know, getting into smoking. You know, I'm 5 weeks sober. I quit smoking. I quit doing all that. I quit partying. I quit everything. It's crazy to think I quit everything. And literally just a month ago, I was, you know, in this rat hole doing the same thing every day. You know, waking up, chiefing. I was just in my own race with my own head, and I was losing. That's another thing is confidence. There's confidence, and there's, you know, being over cocky. Like, there's that two things. I don't try to be cocky, you know. I think that ever since I stopped, I think I'm more confident. Obviously, I think, you know, I can think more clear, you know. But like, I was doing that. I was abusing substances because I wasn't happy with myself. And that's a hard thing in my head that I had to get. Like, I had to, like, in order for me to quit, I had to come and I had to realize that myself is that I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy with the life I was living. I wasn't happy with none of that. I'm still not happy with the life I'm living. I mean, I want to move out of the country, not because of the politics, not because of, my family, not because of anything like that. I just want to explore. My family has lived in Iowa the whole generations, the whole centuries, they lived in Iowa. Like, no one thinks about moving out of the country, moving different continents. No one thinks about that. And that's, I want to be the first in my family to do it. If I fail, maybe I fail. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep pushing because I know that He has a path for me. He has a path for everybody, no matter if you believe Him or you don't. He has a path for you. That's another thing I just want to get in here and talk about. Every time I go to church, it's like the service is talking to me. And I never really listened when I went with my grandpa. But, just a couple weeks ago, I really started listening. And I was like, damn, he's right. And I'm making this video because I just want to document. I'm finna document my whole life on this camera. I'm gonna document it because I want to be able in 1-2 years. I'm a junior in high school. I want to, be able to look back at it and be like, damn, I really succeeded. And that's not gonna sit right with people. It's not gonna sit right with anybody. I mean, the fact is that I'm letting people get under my skin when they talk about my dreams and my goals. Just because your goals and your dreams have failed does not mean you gotta talk about my dreams. That's another thing. Don't let anybody bash you down. Because at the end of the day, the only person that needs to believe in you is you. And if you had to do it alone, you had to do it alone. I mean, being with people maybe not be for everybody. Being social might not be for everybody. Doing this might not be for everybody. It's just how life is. At the end of the day, you have to get through that. And at the end of the day, you have to stop doing things that put you in a bad habit. Because in order to evolve, you have to evolve. You got to quit doing some things. I wasn't happy when I was partying every weekend, smoking every day after school. I wasn't happy like that. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not happy right now. I mean, I'm grateful. I mean, I got so much opportunities. I'm chilling outside. I got an iPhone 14. I'm chilling. That's my car back there. I'm chilling. But there's so much more to life than, smoking, partying, lusting girls. There's so much more to life than that. And I really realized that. I was like, there is so much life to that. I got one random day, I woke up and I was like, I gotta stop doing this. And I just cold turkeyed everything. And I'm not gonna say it was easy. It was hard, but I got through it. I'm good. I'm chilling. I got my computer charging. It's crazy because people, the most insecure people ever are gonna be the people who try to bash you down. Back onto the judging people. If God Almighty didn't judge people, what makes you think you can judge people? People judge me all the time. Why do you wear this? Why do you do that? Why do you talk like this? Oh, you're from New London, Iowa. Why do you talk like you don't gotta judge. I mean, being a judger is not gonna get you anywhere in life. And that's what I've realized. I'm not gonna get anywhere in life if I'm just bashing other people down. Because when you are watching other people, you're not focusing on yourself. And that's what I other realized too, is that I was getting envy of people I was watching everybody else, and I was not, evolving. I was not doing anything for myself. I was here while all my friends were, all the people I was watching were going up, because I envied people. I was jealous. And when I really let that sit in, like, I'm jealous. Like, I was like, that shit don't sound right. Like, yeah, you can be jealous, but never bash on people. That's another thing. I got a friend who all he does is hate on people. And I try to tell him, like, it's gonna catch up to you one of these days. Like, it is. I mean, it is gonna catch up to him. But at the end of the day, like, if you sit behind the screen and you watch other people's life, you're never gonna succeed. That's something else I want to get on. Like, when you tell people your dreams, like, it's done. It's wrapped right there. If you tell the wrong people your dreams are gonna be ruined. Like, I used to hoop. I still hoop. I used to be like, damn, I'm finna go to the NBA. This gonna be light. All this. I think I was in like 6th grade when I realized I ain't going to the NBA. I got a level to this. I was in like 6th grade. It's about feeling. It's about how many times you can get knocked down and you can get back up. Like, that's what it's about. Like, no one's gonna care about if you're sad. No one's gonna care about if you're happy, because at the end of the day, we all feel emotions. We're all gonna grow up. And we're all gonna be adults, and we're all gonna have to go and work. And I look at it as, the same people who hate, it's gonna get to a point. Like, if you hate on me, one day we're gonna graduate and you ain't gonna know what the fuck you wanna do. I kinda know what I wanna do. I mean, there's lots of unanswered questions, obviously. I mean, before I knew I wanted to move to Thailand, I didn't have a clue on what I wanted to do. And that's the crazy thing about it. Like, people push you to think that you have to know what you want to do right after high school. That's not true. I got a brother. He's what, 20? He still lives with me. He's married. People think that, he's not succeeding in life, and he is. He is succeeding in life. He's going through things that, many people at his age don't go through. And that's what's going to make him good. I got another brother who, he played his cards right. He went to Notre Dame. He graduated from a big old college, Notre Dame University. He played his cards right. He good. But, like, maybe that's not for me. And no matter what you finna do, people are finna hate on you no matter what you do. Don't let people bash your dreams. Don't let anyone tell you different, because you that man. You gotta think like that. I'm gonna catch y'all later, though. I'm probably gonna get 0 views, 0 subscribers. I ain't too mad about it. I'm gonna keep doing this, because at the end of the day, you are the product of yourself. So yeah. Hey, look at the sunset though. Beautiful. Hey, BP out.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm